Big boy on the rails. Hello everybody and welcome back to Old Frail Decrepit. This time we're going to have a look at Joyline trains. And the reason I'm doing another look at Joyline, we've looked at it in regards to early marks, but the reason I'm doing it now is I've picked up some Joyline cars. Not just any cars, but these are the early freight cars on the blue frames. I had to pay a little more than I usually do for these, but I think they were worth it. And in this video, we're going to have a look at what I picked up, and we're going to run the blue framed and the black framed freight cars, and we're also going to run the Joyline passenger cars. Now, just a little background. Joyline was made in Girard, Pennsylvania, and they made trains from 1927 to 1935. Now, these blue frames were very early, late 20s, early 30s. Starting in 1930 or thereabouts, they started making the heavier frames. So we're going to go ahead and have a look at these, and we're going to run them. And thanks for watching. So what did I pick up? I found these on eBay, and they were a complete set, of the freight cars on the early blue frames. Now, this is a set that I've been looking for quite some time. And I wasn't even looking for the blue frame because I figured I'd never find those. But I did. Now, this first one, this is the 352 Venice Gondola. Now, all of them have cute little names, but it didn't have a load. I made that myself. As you can tell, that looks like one of my loads, doesn't it? Now, the thing about these blue frames, they are very lightweight. And you'll notice the different colors on the wheels at times, on the backings of these wheels, and the couplers. The reason for that is when Joyline was making these, they would stamp out the pieces and the corners and extra pieces. If they were big enough, they would stamp out other components, like the couplers. The couplers were made out of basically the scrap pieces, but they are extremely lightweight. And on this set, most of these the little tabs, they're supposed to hang down to go in these loops or rings, are broken off because they're just that lightweight. In fact, I've pretty well determined within myself that when I get to the place that I don't have enough couplers that are serviceable, I'll buy the heavier duty Joyline couplers to replace them, just as needed. Till then, I'll run with what they came with. So we've got this 352 Venice Gondola, got the 353 Everful Tank Car. Again, you can see the different colors. This was kind of interesting. Notice the lithography on the back side of the wheel. I don't know what that was from, but it was pretty cool. This one, from what I've been able to read, is the more difficult of this particular series to find. It's the Contractor Dump Car 354 on the blue frame. Now, as you can see, I made a load for it out of Mark's plastic wheels because I change all the plastics out and put metal wheels. I like the looks and the sound better. And I took brown paint and just lightly brushed that brown paint on there to give it that nice rusty look. I broke some of the wheels, cut some of them, so it looked like a scrap load. So this dump car does actually dump. It's complete. This one actually has both the tabs on the couplers. Then we have the Hobo Rest Box Car. This is $3.55. The doors do open. I think this one here opens a little easier. Well, neither one of them open real great. Oh, that's why. Because I'm trying to fight it. You know, it helps you don't put your thumb in the way of the little tab. So, it does have opening doors. Now you can see one of the couplers is broken on this. So both doors work. Very, very pleased to have this. In fact, if I can find a couple more of these, I would go ahead and jump for that. And the last one in this line is the 356 Eye Caboose. Now it's only got the one coupler on it. Notice the red and the blue on the wheels. And this actually, for being as old as it is in extremely good condition. But I was fortunate to find it, very pleased with it. I've even taken this out and run it at the train club. While we're looking at cars, let's look at one that I made up. Joyline never did this. I had a frame from a tender. Don't know where it came from. Probably just came in some box of train stuff. And I had this old Dinky toy or Tootsie toy. I don't even know what the brand on that is anymore. But I thought, you know what? That'd look pretty good with that set. It's about the right vintage too. So, got that thing strapped down to this car. And I run it with my other black framed Joyline. So now we're going to go ahead and get these things on the track and get them running.